In the Scotch game, the starting moves are 1 e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, and d4. The aggressive move d4 practically forces black to play e takes d4, which releases central tension very early. This should lead to a very open game with a lot of space for both players. Main variations in Scotch game include Schmidt Variation, Classical Variation, Scotch Gambit, and Goring Gambit. Let us check the main ideas and plans for the Scotch game. Please like, share video and subscribe to the channel so that we can create more such quality content for you. White opens with 1 e4 taking control of the center and opens up diagonal for the pieces. Black replies with e5 for the same reason. White plays knight f3, developing a piece and taking more center control. Black plays knight c6, doing similar. White plays e4. Black mostly plays e takes d4. Other moves like knight takes d4, d6 are inferior. The main line is the natural move knight takes d4, where white occupies the center. Black can play knight f6 or bishop c5. We recommend knight f6, which is called Schmidt Variation. White mostly plays knight takes c6. If black captures with d takes c6, then white can exchange the queens and is better due to superior development and safer king. So, black should capture with b takes c6. White normally plays e5. Here, black has only good move queen e7. If knight d5, then c4, knight b6, and whites get development with tempi. So, after queen e7, white normally plays queen e2, defending e5 and renewing e takes f6 threat. Black plays knight d5. White mostly plays c4. Knight b6 is fine. However, we recommend bishop a6. Excellent move. When you have a choice between objectively equal aggressive and solid moves, we recommend aggressive move because you are putting pressure on the opponent where he has more chances of making mistakes. White normally plays b3. Here, long castle and queen h4 are fine, but we recommend g6. The position is very open where both sides have chances. Apart from knight f6, black can play bishop c5, which is called classical variation. Here, we recommend bishop e3 for white, which immediately threatens to win a piece with knight takes c6, d takes c6, and bishop takes c5. Black should play queen f6. White will reply with c3. The game can proceed as follows. Knight g e7, bishop c4, knight e5, bishop e2, queen g6, castle, d6, f3, castle. Position is around equal and less open than Schmidt variation. Instead of knight takes d4, white can decide to play more aggressively with bishop c4, called Scotch Gambit. Black can play bishop c5 or bishop d4 check. However, we recommend knight f6 transposing into a safe variation of Choco piano. The game normally proceeds as follows. e5, d5, bishop b5, knight e4, knight takes d4, bishop d7, bishop takes c6, b takes c6, castle, and bishop c5. where both sides have chances in open dynamic position. In addition to bishop c4, white can also play c3, called Goring Gambit. Black can capture d takes c3. If white plays knight takes c3, white has compensation in terms of more development for a pawn. However, white can also play bishop c4, which is a very sharp tactical line. If black is not careful, white will win in the opening itself. Black can play solid moves like d6, knight f6. However, we recommend aggressive c takes b2. Please note that black is 2 pawns up, but lagging in development significantly. So later, black may have to give back pawns to catch up on development. After bishop takes b2, we recommend bishop b4 check, developing piece with tempo and preparing for castle. The game can proceed as follows: knight c3, knight f6, castle. Black can play bishop takes c3 check or castle. The position is very sharp where white is 2 pawns down, but has compensation due to active bishop pair in open position. Still, if black plays accurately, black can do well. With these main ideas and plans under your belt, now you can prepare and practice Scotch game from white or black side. All the best.